Look, we need to talk about something that nobody is discussing. You know that business you keep putting off, that YouTube channel you say you'll start next week, those dreams that you have sitting there at your desk collecting dust? Yeah, that stuff. I get it because I spent years there. Hell, I was watching everybody else build their dreams while I felt stuck in what I would consider a loop. I kept going through the same motions over and over. I would get motivated. I would start, hit a wall, stop, get motivated, start something, hit a wall, and stop. And I'm sure that sounds familiar to many of you watching. But here's the thing, it's not your fault, and I'm not just saying that to make you feel better. I'm saying that because I discovered something that changed everything for me. Let me break it down in a way that is understandable for you. Your brain has a kill switch for your dreams. Like, seriously, there's this tiny part of your brain called the Habenula, and you can think of it as your brain's overprotective mom. Its job is to keep you safe, keep you comfortable, and keep you alive. But here is where things tend to go wrong with the Habenula. Every time you try to start that business, put yourself out there and take risk, that your Habenula freaks out. It's like having an overprotective CEO in your head that's stuck in the caveman times. You know, you're going to write that first post and your brain says danger. You shoot that first video and your brain says danger. You launch that project and your brain says death. I know it sounds crazy, but stick with me for a moment. Think about your typical Monday. You wake up motivated, you're ready to crush it, and this is finally the week that you're going to start building your dreams. But by noon, you're scrolling Instagram because now you need some inspiration. And by the evening, you're back to your normal schedule of watching Netflix. By bedtime, you're beating yourself up because you wasted another day and you didn't do what you said you were going to do. But here's what actually happened. The moment that you think about taking action, your brain's kill switch activates. And before you even realize what's happening, this tiny structure scans your past for a possible threat. It finds that one time somebody embarrassed you when you decide to speak in front of somebody. And it says, no, we're not doing that. Let's shut this down, abort mission. And the craziest part, it happens so fast. It happens before you even notice it. You just feel that sudden urge to check your phone, reorganize your desk, watch another YouTube about business instead of just getting started. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I know you do. And listen, this was happening to me for years. And I had everything there. I had tried the routines, the morning routines, the productivity apps, every business course you can imagine it. I have at least 100 business courses. You know, I did all the things, but I kept getting stuck in the same loop. And that was until I realized something that changed everything for me. And that's you cannot hack your brain's kill switch. You cannot motivate your way past it, and you cannot willpower through it for those of you who say just keep fighting through the resistance. But you can rewire it. And here's what nobody tells you about your brain. It's running on an outdated software. It's stubborn. Your brain is super stubborn and it hates change. So every time you think about starting a business, consider putting yourself out there, or you're dreaming about building something real, something that's close to your heart. Your brain goes, oh, hell no. Last time we tried something new, we got laughed at. It didn't go the way we thought it was going to go. We wasted time. We wasted money. And seriously, that's how primitive this system is. It is doing everything that it can to fight against your progress. And what you must realize is that your brain literally keeps track of everything, every rejection, every failure, every embarrassment, and every setback. And it's using those things as evidence for why you should stay stuck. Crazy, right? But watch this. Here's where everything changes. Remember how I said you can rewire this system? I'm going to show you exactly how to start rewiring your brain for success. But first, you need to understand something crucial. Your brain doesn't care about your hopes. Your brain doesn't care about your dreams. It doesn't care about your goals. It doesn't care about that vision board that you made at that vision party. It only cares about one thing, and that's keeping you safe. And right now, safe means stuck. And here's how we change that. It's something called the rewiring protocol. First, you want to implement what's called pattern interruption. You know that moment when you feel resistance creeping in, that sudden urge to check your phone. That's your kill switch activating. Don't fight it. Notice it and acknowledge, oh, I see what's happening here. And then I want you to implement something called the 5-second rule the moment you notice it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then move your body. Do anything physical. Why? Because your brain can't be in protect mode and action mode at the same time. And then I want you to do what's called success stacking. This is where everything changes. Every time you take action and survive, note it, celebrate it, and stack that evidence against your lazy brain that wants to keep you from moving forward. You do this because you are then intentionally imparting new data into your brain. I know this sounds simple and maybe too simple, but here's what most people don't do instead. They wait for motivation. They plan another strategy. They take another master class. They buy another course while their dreams sit collecting dust and they never move into action. But let me be really clear. Your brain will never stop trying to protect you. That's literally its job. But you can teach it what's actually dangerous and what's just growth. And here's what you're going to do right now. Pick something tiny you've been putting off. Count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and move before your brain catches up. Write down what happened and feel what just changed. Because here's the truth. Your brain isn't broken. Your motivation isn't broken. Your dreams aren't broken. You're just running on outdated software. Yes, and now you know how to update it. You know how to fight against it, or to work with it rather. And the only question is, will you continue allowing your old brain to run your life, or are you ready to install new software? It's your move, and I'll see you in the next video.